Harvey Firestone built Firestone Rubber Company. William Francis O'Neill built General Tire. Paul Litchfield helped to build the Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company. Bertram Work built the B.F. Goodrich Company, and Frank Seiberling helped to build the Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company. These early rubber barons, while making Akron the rubber capital of the world, also built their legacies, their fortunes, and their homes in Akron for themselves and their families. The homes that Rubber built will tell their stories and the stories of their homes as well. What kind of homes would they build? We'll see how F.A. Seiberling, co-founder of the Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company, spurred others to build homes like his splendid Tudor home, Stan Hewitt.
It's pretty obvious that a lot of special stuff happened here, or we wouldn't have, for such a small town, so many really significant, good-looking houses that were built in the industrial boom period. But a lot of money was made here, and a lot of it went into some really, really beautiful architecture. And of course, Stan Hewitt set the stage for anybody could do anything they wanted after that, because it would be impossible to be accused of being ostentatious after what they did up the street when they built a, 65,000 square foot house. It was supposedly the largest ever built in Ohio.
We'll see how Harvey S. Firestone, the eldest son of the founder of the Firestone Rubber Company, commissioned Twin Oaks in 1927.
So we call it Chateau 50. It was designed by Charles Greco and built in 1925, and the Firestones, Harvey Firestone Jr. moved in 1927. It's a beautiful house. The architecture is incredible. The furnishings are French antiques.
And Paul Litchfield, who was, among other things, the superintendent of the Goodyear Company, built Anchorage, a more compact version of Stan Hewitt, in 1925.
Litchfield was the guy that did the work at Goodyear. He was the brains behind it. The Seiberlings were the business people. He was, many people say, while he was not the founder of Goodyear, he was very much the father of Goodyear.
Knowing that it was one of the first houses that kind of built out this development, it all started here. So kind of the history of this house being the anchor of the community was one of the big reasons why I wanted to have the home.
This house is 10,600 square feet. Each principal living floor starts out at something just short of 4,000 square feet.
What's the connection between the M. O'Neill department store in downtown Akron and General Tire? And where did Mr. O'Neill choose to build his home, and why?
Standing in the foyer of the house that was built for William and Grace O'Neill, and they lived here from 1923 until 1971. And they had 5 boys and a girl, and so this is a well-lived-in house.
And what do other preservationists think of these homes?
Preservation is the primary economic development tool of a city of the future. As they reflect into the past, they get to see how great things were done, and by great minds that were innovators and inventors. The rubber barons of yesteryear led the way. These wonderful homes that they would build for themselves hired the best architects and artists, the craftsmen of the era, to build these wonderful places. They tell great stories about the men and women who built them, the people who live there, and they are really a significant attraction to people from around the country and around the world to get to see how Akron is different than any place USA.
Preservation is important for a number of reasons. It gives a continuity to the community. It adds to the built environment. Communities that have embraced preservation have seen the economic benefits of it.
Why did these titans, with seemingly unlimited funds, make the decisions they made about their homes? Anchorage, Twin Oaks, the O'Neill House, and of course, Stan Hewitt Hall. Yes, indeed, the homes that Rubber built. Coming to a PBS station near you.